now have another Stefan coming up from Smart Chip. So he's gonna show you an interesting thing he has on his thumb, and I'm going to leave it at that for you.
Thanks. So hello everybody.
Hello.
Thank you. So first of all, I want to say thank you to Julie. It's been an amazing event. You wrote in the email, what did you wrote? You say it will be unforgettable, right? Best time of your life. So I think we should give her a hand for the best weekend we had so far, right? I really have to say, to be here was, even we haven't talked much, but I really enjoyed it. To be here, it's such a cool crowd here. Everybody gives their best. And it's really good, you know, the atmosphere is really good. And that brings me to you, David and Goliath. So, which you brought up, and it made me think about, because maybe you know, he's smiling, maybe you know, why did God did pick David? Somebody know? No, okay, nobody.
I know the answer. I went to Sunday school, but not
Oh no, please. No, come on. Why did God pick David?
It was a humble shepherd, wasn't it?
Yeah, first, but the Bible says something very precisely. He says because of his heart. And in entrepreneurship, as you wrote here, follow the entrepreneurship, I think it's so on the point. You have to follow the heart of somebody behind, right? And then David got how many stones? 5 stones. I had to read it this morning, okay? So he got 5 stones. So what do you have? You have your one single idea, but you have some in your pocket. And I think everybody here has his one single idea and some in the pocket, like we heard this. But this one stone you believe in, and you flip it to Goliath and brings him down. But on the end of the day, what I want to say, if you have the right heart, you will win. So everybody of you, doesn't matter which stage you are, you're going to win. Absolutely. And just stick to the plan. So I'm Stefan. Good. I'm Stefan Tobler. I'm not from the family Toblerone. Okay, I'm Swiss. I'm from Appenzell, you might know, and but I lived here with my family for 20 years. I've got 4 kids. I really love my family, so family first in my life. And yeah, I'm happy to present you Smart Chip. So I'm founder and co-owner of Smart Chip. So co-founder of Smart Chip Switzerland and co-owner of Smart Chip Marketing. So, but I will explain you in a minute. So what is Smart Chip? Oh, excuse me. Going down. Okay. Smart Chip is a digital wallet, or the digital wallet on your fingertip. It can't be stolen, lost, or what else? Yes. First question is coming up, but Stefan, somebody could cut off your finger. Yeah, thank you so much. I heard that 1,000 times. So nobody will cut off your finger. So don't worry about that. So 2016, we had an idea here in Zurich, actually in Kaufleuten, where we went to dinner, a friend of mine. And my partner there said, hey, Stefan, I'm losing all the time my stuff. You know, my wallet, my keys, whatever I'm walking out, I'm just walking. Oh, because of the camera. Okay. Thank you. So I'm moving all the time. So, okay, I'm just losing my stuff all the time. So he's in the nail industry. So we figured out to get a chip on your fingernail, and that's what it is on the end of the day. It's a RFID NFC chip, which you apply on your fingernail. So I got some, of course, I got some with. You can take one out. If it doesn't have any more, it's in the envelope. You just can give somebody who wants to have it, just to have it, to see it. So I have more here. You can have more, obviously. So yeah. So we started with this idea. How can we apply a chip on your fingernail. So we went to NXP in Austria, and they told us, yeah, that's a brilliant idea, let's do it. So over 1.5 years later, they came to us, sorry, we can't do it. So the problem was to bring payment and a simply entry batch on the same chip. So for that, we had to design and create a new software on the chip which allows to have payment, entry, flight tickets, your smart home, your car key, whatever, on the same chip. Secondly, we had the challenge that the chip which were on the market, they were much too big. So we had to size them down, chip and the wire. So when you would cut your credit card or debit card in half, you will see a chopper wire in there. And the chopper wire is because of the antenna. And that's very important because just the chip wouldn't work. So you need the antenna that when you go close to the reader, that you can pay or entry or whatever you do. So we had to scale this everything down. And this alone took us more than 5 years. Then another problem we had is talking to MasterCard. Because we knew, as Davids, that the big Goliath, MasterCard, will steal our idea 100%. So it took us almost 2 years to get MasterCard signed that under any case, they're not allowed to take anything from us. So we went 2019 to MasterCard after 2 years of negotiating with MasterCard, and they told us, look guys, you have got 30 minutes. If we do not bother, we just walk out. So after 3 hours, we're still sitting there, another 30 persons in a room like this, everybody is watching and hearing, and the next day we got those 30 persons helping us develop the smart chip. So who is buying smart chip? So let me quickly, in between, show you a video, which we also find on the website.
Do it!
Okay, so that's the whole idea about smart chip. So who you gonna sell? Because the smart chip in the first stage has to be sold to our B2B clients, and that is these are the nail studios. Why? Because you stick it on your fingernail, and then you have to put some gel on it, okay, and then harden under a UVC lamp. We fixed that too. But because of data and entering into the market, our first client is the B2B client. Our second client is obviously the B2C client, which we created a smart pen. So the smart pen will come out next year, which will contain a smart chip, a gel container, and a UVC lamp in one. Everything is patented from the same patent lawyer here in Zurich, Seefeld, which did Nespresso and Michelin and everything. So this guy was really expensive. Good, all the money went there. So, but yeah, in order of that, this is the plan how we're going to roll out this year from May to September. So how does a smart chip expand? We sell license to countries around the world. So we sold license to America, a couple of countries in Europe, and will by end of the year have 25 countries in Europe and America who will distribute into the nail salons. And that comes to the next point, why I'm co-owner of Smart Chip Marketing. So me, myself, switched ahead and then bought myself 2 licenses of 2 countries in Europe. Because I wanted to collect the data too, and build the system, the e-commerce platform for the B2C, which comes up in 2 years. So this B2C platform belongs to Smart Chip Marketing, and the B2B platform and the knowledge behind belongs to Smart Chip Switzerland. So that's why the split of these two. Yeah, let's come to some data of Smart Chip Marketing. So, okay. The potential per country is 2 to 4% according to MasterCard. So 2 to 4% of the card users will be our clients. So we didn't count the numbers in any case with those numbers, because that will be just huge. Yeah. So what Smart Chip Marketing does is providing those 15 to 20 countries by September 2025 and up to 30 countries 2026. We will do the D2C clients, so direct to customer with the Smart Pen worldwide. And as I said, Smart Chip Marketing owes Austria and Poland as 2 countries. We will distribute you in the first stage to the beauty salons, nail salons, and hairdressers. So if you know, then there are more beauty studios around than nail salons. So who is familiar to the beauty nail industry, artificial nail industry? So almost nobody. I tell you, if you have time, check those data. You will love it. Because, yes, you will love it. They're all around. So if you think, yeah, who's going to wear the Smart Chip? Yeah, a lot of people there. It's a huge industry, the nail industry. And because the Smart Chip is just upselling of the product when the women go to their nail studio, it doesn't matter if they do glitter, a ring, different colors, or the Smart Chip. They just have a new device on their fingertip. That's it. Oh, down. Good. So the business model for Smart Chip Marketing, as I said, is the marketplace which we provide to every single country partner, the D2C distribution, and the own countries from Austria and Poland. Why Austria? Austria gives us the number which we can scale on it then in the future, and Poland is a whole different other market. So our revenue forecast for 2025 is 1 million, 26, 7 million, 2027, 19 million. So we scaled those numbers really down. We didn't even use 10% of those 2% of the market. So the market is really huge. Yes?
When do you start generating revenue?
From May.
From May.
Yes. So this will be then the very last slide. From May on, you will be able to download the Smart Chip app to your phone, connect it to a Smart Chip, go to a nail studio and get your Smart Chip applied on your fingertip.
And
Yes.
then I can pay the nail merchant with my nail chip in my nail finger.
Instantly. Yes. She will love it. So in any studio you go.
Sorry, on that point,
Yeah.
you can collect that data on what they've spent then.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, not me. Must be
Yeah, exactly.
And how many nail studios do you have signed up?
So currently we have 2,000 nail studios in progress.
Wow.
So here alone in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So, and the others will come. So there are plenty of nail studios. In Germany we have around 10,000 nail studios, but there are more around because you have nail studios which are officially, and there are other, like the Italian, one for me, one for you, right? So there are a lot of one for me, one for you nail studios around, which women have their nail studios at home and do it for friends and colleagues. So they're much more around.
What's the average?
Excuse me? They don't take cards, no. Yes, please.
What happens on a night out if one of the girls have it and someone can scan their nail if they're drunk? I'm just thinking from a security point of
You can then you can put in your application that you have to put a, how you say, a digit, a 4-digit PIN. Yeah. So it's regulated. When you lose it on your app, you can just switch it off, put a new one on, and that's it. So your data stays always on your phone and not on the chip.
What's the average spend in a nail salon?
100 in Switzerland, 140 bucks. In other countries, even in second world countries, is also 40 to 60 bucks. So they spend a lot of money on nail, really a lot. Because you have to see, in other countries which are not so highly educated, they spend more money on their beauty. So women, very important, hair and nail. So in Switzerland, it's completely the opposite. Women look, okay, boom. We don't talk about it. So they don't spend, they rather spend money on other things. But in other countries, they spend, hair and nail is most important. But, and that's why the reason here, especially in Switzerland, when you talk to somebody, it takes a longer time that they understand that other markets are completely different. Not even talking about China. China and Brazil are just over the rooftop. So as Smart Chip Switzerland, we are looking for partners that will take over licenses for countries. Also, we're looking for partners which we can apply to the chip. So I mentioned that payment is already working. Your V-card is working already on the chip, so you can pay whatever. But we have to apply lift companies. We have to apply let's say other car companies. We have to apply gaming industry, flight tickets, whatever, name it. So there we always happy to work with the guys, or health industry. Whatever, health industry, you go, you know, how many times they have the wrong data when they check a client, yes? So you go to the entry, apply quickly, a smart chip takes 1 minute, then have all your data, and then you get operated on the right, not on the wrong hand, right? Or arm or leg, whatever. So that's, it goes wherever you think it will go. Good. So let's come to the end. So, well, oh no, that's the wrong, no. I'm holding it on the, okay, no worries. No. Yeah. So, yeah. Download the app from the 1st of May. It's going to be ready and downloadable from the Apple and Android store. And from then, don't be disappointed. We're still building up those markets. So till September, end of the year, it's just building up. So, in terms of investors.
In the app, will you have a find nail studio close to me type
Yes.
feature?
Yes. Yes. That everything will be in there. You will find so close to me. Exactly.